In this video, let us learn reflection in core Java. Java reflection allows to display or execute members of the class. Those members includes constructors, variables or fields, and methods. The reflection is helpful when we don't know those names. Names means the methods names and constructor names and field names at compile time. Using reflection, we can create object dynamically, and we can invoke and execute the methods, and we can get or set the field values using reflection. Assume if there is a class, the class contains n number of methods. If you would like to run all the methods, assume those methods are instance methods, then we have to create an object for the class and we have to call one by one method. Assume if there are 100 methods are available, we supposed to use 100 lines in order to execute all the methods. Object.method1, object.method2. In this way, object.method 100. In this way, we supposed to call. Assume if those methods are static methods, then we have to call class name.method1, class name.method2. In this way, class name.method100. In this way, we have to call in order to execute all the methods which are available in a class. But this kind of complex task has been simplified by using reflection. By using reflection, we can get the method array. By using method array, we can perform n number of activities. So we will discuss about those activities one by one case. First case 1. Case 1, display all method names from the class using reflection. So display all method names, all the method names from the class using reflection. So how we can able to do? For this purpose, we should create a Maven project in our IntelliJ, and we will write n number of methods, and by using reflection, we will read one by one method name. So first we need to open the IntelliJ tool, IntelliJ IDE, and we'll try to create a Maven project. So click on new project and select here. We should select Maven archetype. By default, it is selected in our case, and provide the project name. Reflection automation or reflection demo, any name we can just provide. And we need to select the location. Location is nothing but our workspace. In which workspace we have to create this particular project. Either you can change the workspace or you can keep the same workspace. And JDK is by default it is selected as a 17, and the catalog is showing as an internal, and archetype. In our case, we need to select Maven archetype quick start. So it is available now, Maven archetype quick start. Select this one and select the version as 1.4. and here advanced settings. So I provided in my previous project, while creating the previous project, I provided group ID as com.sg testing. Actually by default it is showing org.example. You can modify it. And the project name and as well as artifact ID always should be the same. And the version it is showing 1.0 snapshot. So now we have provided the project name as reflection automation. As click on create. So it takes some time to create the project. So first it was loading the Maven dependencies. It takes some time to load the Maven dependencies. And once the build success, once after the build success, yes, now the build success. So now we need to minimize this particular console, and in the pom.xml file there is a properties section. In the properties section, compiler source and compiler target, we should change it as a 1.8, and we can save it. Once after saving this one, we can expand the src. There are two navigation, main and test. Under test, we can create a one package. The package name is reflection. I created one package called reflection1. And then under reflection1, we can create a one file, Java source file. That file name is sample.java. Under sample.java, we will try to create n number of methods. Public void display1, we can provide the statement. It is display1 method statement. Similar way, we should copy paste this same method for n number of times. We can change the one by one. Make this one as a display2. Display4, display5, display6, display7, display8, display9. We can make it last one का display10. Okay, there are 10 methods are available in this source file. So one important observation here, if the method access specifier is not public, then at any point by using reflection, we can't able to access and we can't able to display the method name. In order to display the method name, means in order to reflect the methods, available methods into a reflection, yes, the method must be the public only. So once after anyhow we have specified all the methods, access specifier as a public. So now we should display all available method names using reflection. For that purpose, we need to create a one source file that is called the sample demo. So this should contain one main method, and we can write a one method display method names. The method name is display method names. So we will call this particular method in order to handle the exception. We should provide try catch block. So now first step, we need to create an object for the class sample obj is equal to new sample of. By using this particular object obj.get class, it provides the corresponding class name dot get methods. It always returns a method array. Method, it always returns a method array. as soon as it returns the method array, using for loop we can start reading elements from the array. I is equal to 0, I less than method dot length and I plus plus. And method of I dot get name, it always returns a method name. So we'll try to store it in a string variable. Since get name returns a string, name is equal to, and we'll try to print the value name. So as we expected, the sample class contains around 10 methods. So we can able to display the 10 methods. We are expecting 10 methods, but the output is displays 19 methods. Along with this 10 methods, it will start displaying some more extra methods only it will display. So how it is possible? So first we'll execute and we'll check now. If we can execute this particular result. So as per our case the case was describing in this way, display all method names from the class using reflection. In our case, currently the class name is sample. From the sample class, whatever the methods are available, we would like to display. Yes, it was displaying all the method names, including 1 to 10. Along with those method names, it start displaying there are some additional methods, wait, equals, toString, hash code, get class, notify all. So the reason behind here, every class in core Java has a superclass called object. This object having 9 methods. Those methods details only it was displaying. Okay, currently, so this additional 9 methods from which reason? Because the sample class has its own superclass. That superclass name called object. That object superclass has 9 methods. Those 9 methods names only it is displaying now. Okay, by using which one? Our method array reflection concept. Okay, by using get methods always returns a method array. We can able to get whatever the methods are available in a class, everything we can able to display.